Stephen Miller does not support it. He worked in the Trump White House for 4 years, where he worked very hard to stop this, in the end, unsuccessfully. But he is still fighting. He's the founder of America First Legal. He joins us tonight. Stephen Miller, thanks so much for coming on. So it's hilarious if you think about the amount of energy they spend shouting at anyone who notices the numbers. The Great Replacement Theory, that's racist. Again, I would argue race has nothing to do with this. The numbers tell a very clear story. Americans are not replacing themselves naturally by having children in a country that's increasingly hostile to children, and immigration's making up the difference. Why don't we have a right to be mad about that?
Well, I think first a bit of history is in order here. What many Americans may not realize is that during the period of time when the great American middle class was born, during the Eisenhower era, when we had rapid middle class growth, rapid increase in our quality of living, rapid increase in our wages, and when immigrant and U.S.-born Americans alike saw a huge increase in their living standards, there was net negative immigration into this country. In other words, the number of immigrants leaving was greater than the number of immigrants coming every single year, to the point where we had 14 million immigrants in 1920. By 1965, we had fewer than 10 million immigrants. During that same time period, our population doubled from American families having kids. Now, since 1965, the Ted Kennedy rewrite and Joe Biden's open borders, the vast majority of our population growth is solely people coming here from foreign countries. And as you mentioned, you cannot have social cohesion that way. Los Angeles is more than 1/3 foreign born. New York City is more than 1/3 foreign born. San Francisco is more than 1/3 foreign born. 1 in 4 kids, this is amazing, in the whole country, 1 in 4 kids in the whole country has a foreign born parent. It is not in their interest or ours to keep adding more and more and more and more immigrants, so there can't be any cohesion. There cannot be social trust. There cannot be civic bonding. There cannot be a shared culture, a shared language, a shared education, a shared experience, and a shared pathway to success. We are eroding and destroying all of these things by unending migration.
What's so scary is nobody cares about social cohesion until the crisis hits, until, say, the economy tanks, and there's just not enough to go around, at which point it becomes the thing that stands between you and actual chaos. Are they not thinking
trust
this through?
Trust is all you have.
That's
in
exactly
that situation,
right.
Trust is all you have. If there's an attack and we lose our power, we lose our water, we lose our infrastructure, we lose our electricity, what keeps us from riots and looting and from madness? It's trust. It's the ability to know that the people that you are living in the community with will take care of each other and protect each other. And uncontrolled migration makes us a nation of strangers. So again, I don't care where you're born. No matter where you're from, if you're living here today, it's in your interest to turn off the spigot tomorrow.
I think that's a really smart point. And you're seeing a lot of people, immigrants even, arriving in that same conclusion.
Exactly.
And I think you're right. Stephen Miller, great to see you tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you.